Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Liverpool Career Mode here on FIFA 19. It's here, yes, Season 2 is about to get underway, and the eagle-eyed of you might have already realised what games are going to be in today's episode. Yes, we've already reached excuse me. Invitational Cup, which is like your pre-season tournament final. So I did say if I get to the final that I would put that game in. So yeah, we're up against Roma. We've already played them once in the group, so we've already come up against them once already, so we know what they're like. And the other game that's going to be in today's episode is only going to be two, because I'm going to go through a few transfer stuff and talk to you about stuff like that. So there's only two games in today's, and then we'll kick on like from next week, obviously from Monday, with the actual Premier League as it starts. But yeah, the other one is against Spurs in the Community Shield. So that is what we've got, and then I could just show you like now quickly. Then on Mondays we'll have these three games, and we'll have the kick-off against West Ham, we'll have the Super Cup against Napoli, and then we'll have Bournemouth as well. So that's what will be in there. Leading up to Wednesdays, which, as you can see, yes, unless things get changed, which they might, there's a possibility, but at the moment we've got two big games right there, two Manchester clubs. Whether that stays as it is, we'll find out closer to the time, but at the moment that is how things are. Right, let me quickly whip through the scores of the games that we've already had. We played Eibar to start. Did we play them to begin with? Yeah, we did. Started off with Eibar with a 3-1 victory. Then we played Roma, like I said already, and we smashed them 6-1, and they didn't put out that stronger side. I'm sure they'll put out a bit more of a stronger side this time, whereas I actually did put out a stronger side. Wasn't sure what they were going to put out. Al Hali, this is being played in Middle East, the Abu Dhabi, the Emirates, United Arab Emirates. That's the sort of where the actual Invitational Cup is being played, just so you're aware. We got through to play Portugal. Didn't play Portugal at all. Porto, I should say, from Portugal. Yeah, in the semi-finals, and then we beat them 2-1. I put out a very weakened side, and we still managed to we should have won that 3-1. We actually missed a penalty on that one, but yeah, we done that 3 against 2-1. But it was a very weakened side with lots of the youngsters and players that come back from loan, like Grujic was in there. There was Harry Wilson was playing, just off the top of my head. Those sort of players. Ryan Brewster was up front, you know what I mean? But we still managed to get a 2-1 victory. But yeah, so like I say, Roma is going to be our first game up, but just to fill you in on what's been happening with regards transfers and the like, I'll just show you a little transfer history here. First of all, we will go to my club. Danny Ings has gone to Dortmund for 7 million. So he's going to try his luck in Germany. All the best to him. Great player, great guy, more than great player. I mean, but it's a shame he just picked up such a, in real life, I'm on about picking up that big injury, wasn't it, sort of thing. Adam Bogdan, I was just surprised that he's still at the club. I thought he'd gone, but he's still at the club, but he's now gone. He's gone to Wigan Athletic for 520,000. Yes, I have brought in Decore. I did say I was going to bring him in. He is come in. He's going to be basically, when I put the poll up regarding Jordan Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum going, he's kind of the replacement. He will also be, with him being a direct CDM, he's ideal backup, I felt for Fabinho. So he's come in. I think, did I get him in? I'm trying to think where I've got him in his contract. I think I actually managed to get him as a rotational player. I think he accepted that, but he took more of a wage. I think that's what I think. He was on 43,000, and I've offered him 50, and he was happy to do that. As far as I'm aware, I'll just double check that while I'm talking about it, just so that I'm clear in my mind as well. What was his actual? Where is he? Docore. Where are you hanging out? Does it do CDMs? No, I've gone past him. There he is. Rotation, 5-year contract, 50,000. He was on 42,000, I think, at Watford, but obviously with them getting relegated, maybe that's why I think he was quite happy to take the rotation. And after 25 appearances, he gets 250,000 bonus as well. I think that's what I've thrown in for him, but on that one. So yeah, that is across the line. Now, we have had an offer in for Daniel Sturridge from Atletico Madrid, of all teams. They came in with a very low offer, but I've managed to agree 32 million for him. So if that does go through, then we have a situation which I was hoping that you guys were going to decide for me, but it looks like it's probably going to be down to me whether to bring in Moussa Dembele, Mariano, or Milik as like the Daniel Sturridge kind of backup to Bobby Firmino. And I'm not entirely sure. I mean, these two obviously are a little bit higher rated, but they're also a couple of years older. But then I'm thinking, well, it doesn't really matter because I'm mainly going to be doing like maybe 3 seasons, aren't I, sort of thing. So I'm kind of swaying towards Mariano 80, and I've just noticed that injury prone. Any of these injury prone? No, he's got power header, power free kick, long shake to. Oh, he's injury. Well, there we go. That's kind of, we don't want another injury prone after Daniel Sturridge, do we? So it's kind of made up my mind, that, hasn't it, really? Right, okay. The other one that I'm hoping that nothing's going to happen with regards to the other two is these two. This is what I will be putting a poll up for. Which one of these two do you think I should sign? They're not going to be backup. They're going to be like third backup, if that makes sense, because you've got Hernandez, Cancelo, then you've got obviously Hernandez and Andy Robertson, and then you've also got Cancelo and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Very similar in overalls and stuff, so they're pretty good. They'll be like flipping between each other. This player that I'm looking at is a player that can play right back and left back, and as you can see, both of these can do it. And they are basically going to be the player that is going to play in like your Carabao Cups, FA Cups, if you know anything regarding situations, massive amounts of congestion in the fixtures. You know what the fixtures were like last season. It's probably going to be the same again. So I wanted to bring another player in like that. So Sidibe is 26. He's got 81. Then you've got Bustos 23. He's 78. But as for stats and stuff, it's kind of like they've got good things. Like if you look at Sidibe's stamina, that is 91 and 83 on his jumping. Again, and then you look at Bustos' stamina, it's 94, but his jumping's only 56. So he's smaller, but do we need him to jump? Well, maybe, because if a ball's getting crossed into the box to the far post, he happens to be the guy that's marking someone. Is he going to be able to jump enough to clear the ball? That's that's why I'm hoping that it gives me the opportunity to like leave that in your court. You know, go check them out yourselves. Like look at them yourselves. I'll just do it quickly but just so you can pause the video. You can look at these stats themselves. I'm not in the way. Yeah, I'm not in the way. You can look at them themselves. So that is Sidibe. That's his stats. You can look at it, have a look. He's got a 4-star weak foot as well, whereas Bustos has got 4-star skill moves but a 3-star weak foot. Again, do you know what I mean? You let me know which one of these. He's actually got long throw as a one of his traits there. Which one of those two should I go for? Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm basically asking for. Let's crack on then. Here we go. Okay, so as you'll see, you're probably thinking, hold on, who's that in goal? Well, he's the youth player, the goalkeeper that I've been training up. I was training him up at the back end of like last season, and I've trained him up to the pre-season bit as well, so he has gone up already. But Guerin, I think I'm going to call him Guerin, that's what he's going to be called. He has got, I'm sure it's 91 to 94 overall potential, something like that. He is going to be like Kelleher's. It was Kelleher last season, but I'm going to like loan Kelleher out. I'm going to let him go out. Obviously, Alison's going to be our number one keeper. We've got Daniel Sturridge going to possibly be playing his last game for the club, but the rest of the players are all pretty much as you'd expect, with obviously Decore in place of obviously Fabinho, because like I've just said. But yeah, let's have a look. Oh, Jamie Vardy playing. He wasn't playing last time. Yeah, they're playing a stronger side. Pellegrini wasn't playing, and Zonzi wasn't playing. Manolos was, Luke Shaw wasn't playing, El Shaarawy wasn't playing, so yeah, they put out a bit of a stronger side this time. Still not 100% stronger. I'm sure there'll be other players that they've got that's probably better than Santon at right back, and maybe under as well out on the right wing. But We should be all right. I mean, but it's a final. They might play a little bit different. Anyway, I'll stop rabbiting. Let's get on and take on Roma. Knocking it about a hell of a lot better than what they did in the group game. Anyway, but then against better players, isn't it? So here's Van Dijk. Knocks this out. Ooh, nice idea, but was well cut out. Maybe hit this. Oh, Manolas though does well to defend it. Arns down by his side. Not like it'd make any difference because handball has turned up, and I like the fact that they got the animation there. Right, the same for Mr. Van Dijk. He's kind of near where the keeper is. That's unfortunate. Should get this. Ah, he was leaning back though, wasn't he? Like, I mean, when he went to go for it. So, still Varane. It's a nice ball out to Mane. What's the ball in like? It's Salah. Oh, did the keeper get something, or is it? No. I think it's wide, yeah. Oh, went for that near post, but the keeper had it covered. Salah, it's drilled in. Oh, it's a great save. Just took it away from the foot of the on-rushing Sadio Mane then. He had to make it. Oh, Varane, oh, still gets it through. Keita now. Isco. Pull it back to Daniel Sturridge. Great turn. Hopefully we're not going to miss some of his goals and stuff with possibly Mariano coming in place of him. But he's 29 now, and that's the reason. And the same goes for Jordan Henderson. I'm just trying to get value for money from them now, you know, before they actually do turn 30. But nice spin and turn, and yeah, Sommer is beaten. Players run away. Let's just come in. It's a lovely spin. Oh, this should. Oh, and Van Dijk gets something on that, and the keeper's down for it. Wow, what a spin! That I'm not sure who that was, but that was a hell of a spin. Totally flummoxed me. Thrown out here. Great throw out. Come on, Salah wants this. We can play it. Right, Salah picks out Mane. Oh, I was just looking. You probably saw me on the camera. I was just looking to see can he pull away, and also I'm trying to like at the corner of my eye see the other player closing Salah down. So, and I'm like thinking as he pulls away there, and that's when I played it in. Santon had run too close back to the goal. Mane pulls back, puts him in loads of space, and a lovely sort of like header to put a bit of spin on it to take it away from the keeper. So great understanding between them two. Okay, 4 players are going to be coming on for us. They're making a couple of changes. See Jamie Vardy going off there along with Santon, but we're going to make 4 changes. We are basically going to bring Solanke on in place of Daniel Sturridge. Andy Robertson's going to come on. Akanji is going to come on, and also Oxlade-Chamberlain's going to come on as well. Yeah. Okay. Where's Van Dijk? There he is. I see you. It's not gone to him. It's gone to Solanke, but and he's gone in. I thought he was going wide. Oh my God. Okay. That brings back, you know, the memories of Daniel Sturridge against West Ham, doesn't it? Like, literally just comes on the pitch. Just a superb neck muscles to get that. I thought it'd gone wide. I thought the angle, this has gone wide, but no. Andy Robertson will surge forward here. Oh, great punch there from the young keeper. Oh, that was weak by Andy Robertson. Such a weak pass. I didn't tap the pass button. I held it down for half a second or so to give it enough to like hit it forward, and it was just a weak ball here. You'll see it here, and it just so weak. It was a bit dangerous, but right. I was looking for Van Dijk. Maybe I should look for Solanke. Whereabouts is he? He's at the far side there. So's Van Dijk. So we'll aim for around there. It might go to Van Dijk. Oh! How close was this? Can't see from that angle really. It needs to be a different angle. It's not going to show us a different angle. Would have done if it had gone in the back of the net, but yeah. First cup competition. I know it's only a kind of a Mickey Mouse kind of cup, isn't it? You know what I mean? But it's just nice to win. Gives, you know, if you can drill that into the team, the winning mentality, then it just goes and carries you through the rest of the season. So as you can see, it's quite close with regards shots and stuff like that. So, but it looks like Mo Salah's going to pick up man of the match here. I never understand these emails. They make no sense to the reality of like how football would be. You've got no need to worry about anything. You are not going anywhere. Like, you know, you were one of my, like, you know, top performers last season. So why would you be going anywhere? I mean, it's gone to Real Sociedad for. I didn't do the loan glitch thing. Oh, and Daniel Sturridge has been sold. So like we have to go in for Mariano. Right. Okay. Well, he's got a release clause. Oh, I didn't even know that. 37. They're probably going to want. Do I just go for the release clause? Got the money. Instead of like just messing everything around. Because they're probably going to want quite a bit for him anyway, aren't they? Oh, sod it. We'll just go for the release clause. Okay. Oh, yeah. Spurs is up next, guys. Okay, so as you can see, welcome to the club, Mariano. Yes, he's accepted a rotation and a massive wage drop to 80,000. I was like, okay, yay! Like, you know what I mean? From 170,000 he was on at Real Madrid to 80,000 here with a 5-year deal. And again, an appearance bonus of 25 appearances, and you'll get an extra half a mil. So, pretty good deal. He's on the same rating as Daniel Sturridge. He's probably got room to grow. He's only 25. Daniel Sturridge was 29. So I think overall a pretty good purchase, as you can see. Right, so as you can see, I've given Mariano his debut run out, but also along with him I've like changed a few other players as well, like giving like Vinicius Jr., who is now up to 83. So he's actually jumped ahead of Neres, like, you know what I mean, and he's not really played. He's only played one game in pre-season as well, so he's flying up now. Like, so hopefully that'll improve him, because he was a little bit, I don't know, I just didn't gel with him very well, did I, like last season? But hopefully I will this season. We've also got Guerin is in goal still, just to give him some more like run out, really. I mean, Alisson is back. I've got Fabinho, as you can see, is in the side. It's in case he starts whinging and moaning, like, you know what I mean? So he's in there. And I've also got Bobby Firmino is on the bench as well. So as Spurs, an interesting one. Kieran Trippier playing at left back. Rather than, you know, with Hisai they've signed on the other side. No Harry Kane. Did they sell him? I can't remember if they sold him. I think they did they? Maybe he's on the bench. No Eriksen either. No Lloris. They could be just on the bench, possibly. That's all I can think of there, because I can't remember last season if any of those went through, because I would have thought I'd have like noticed if anything like that would have gone through, and they haven't gone through this season anyway, sort of thing. But they've got a stronger side. Well, then again, have they? Look, it's kind of even, isn't it? Apart from our goalkeeper, but then again, Vorm's only 2 ahead of our goalkeeper. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. We'll see. Let's go. Let's off to Wembley. Well, I didn't think you guys wanted to see them walking out and stuff. It's only the Community Shield. It's not a proper cup final, whatever sort of thing, but yeah, it'd be nice if it was Liverpool against Liverpool B team or something, considering we won like everything last season. You know, Spurs are just here just to make up the numbers, aren't they? Shaqiri has his back, and it's Cancelo, and look, hold on, I'm confused. That said Vorm. That definitely said Vorm, and that's Lloris in goal. What? Okay. Has the update done something? I don't know what's going on here. It's gone in. Mariano's there, and he scores. Oh, what a debut! They said did he have like a power header? I think it was one of his traits. But wow, what a debut to get your first goal for your new club. I don't understand how Hugo Lloris is in goal, like, but I don't know. Next we'll see. Hold on, is that Eriksen? No, it's Kane. Okay, I'm sure that was just Harry Kane just taking the kick off there. I don't know. I'm confused. They put out a team. Surely they should. They've given the referee a team sheet and then they've changed it. I don't know. But we now know that Harry Kane and Hugo Lloris are still at the club because they are playing now, which is weird. Right, Shaqiri, nice footwork from him, being hounded here, and Ogilvy. Who the hell's he? Who's Ogilvy? What? I'm confused. Oh, chance! It's 2. Wow, what a debut he's having. I know if they get one, they'll be honest. Come on, can we keep a clean sheet? Good. No. It just fell perfect for Dele Alli, and the keeper can only just stand and watch because it was such a lovely little lob shot. Wow. Only on ultimate difficulty does this happen, because it just chested out and he's hit it on the volley, and he's not hit it with any power. It's like it's just come to him and he's just lifted it up and down really quickly, and the keeper's like, there's nothing I can do, and there wasn't. I'm not going to blame the keeper for that. It was just, it's the ultimate difficulty. I mean, it's what the AI do. Like, they have these first time shots, and there's just hardly anything you can really do about them. Trying to play that inside. Oh, chance. Neres, can you get Vinicius in? Chance. Yes. Great work. I think he's going to be a good player this season, Mr. Junior. He was not brilliant last season. He was okay, but this season could be his season. Oxlade-Chamberlain there couldn't get out of his feet, but he's done well here to win this back. Don't do anything silly with it. Oh, and Harry Kane somehow read that, and De Ligt has got back here. Just get it. No, it was a heavy touch. Oh, the young keeper. Oh. I thought it would just go straight to him and I could just whack it up the field. And unfortunately, it just bounced off his foot. And he's going to have an arm around him and say, it's all right, you know. It's one of these things that just happens, you know. He's still young, he's still only, you know, I think he's 17, 16, something like that. But look at that. Oh, it's such... All he had to do is put his foot through it, and instead it just bounced off his foot, and he couldn't react quick enough to Kane. EA need to sort something out. It's a fine balance, you know. They're trying to make it right for online, but by doing that, you're making it not right for offline, you know. Just make the games separate games. Like, they had two attempts, and they're in the back of the net. Oh, great challenge from, well, not challenge, but interception from Van Dijk. And here we go. Neres knocks it through. Mo is off and running. Davison Sanchez is coming across. Oh, I was just about to play that in. That's a hell of a challenge. It's a great ball. Vinicius. And again. Yes. Wow. Laid in here to Oxlade-Chamberlain. De Ligt now just knocks this out here to pick out Cancelo. Can he get Mo in? Is he onside? It's a chance for his hat-trick. Mariano. What a debut. What a debut. Well, I don't... Yeah, I suppose I could bring Bobby Firmino on now. Mariano's got his hat-trick, hasn't he? Mo has made a difference, definitely. 2 assists since he's just come on, like. Vinicius Junior doing well, gets it back to his keeper. It's a bit of a heavy touch this time. We're going to go long, not any chances on this. It's a great ball. Vinicius Junior, this is a superb move. We've got Salah coming in here. Come on. Pulls it. Oh, Alderweireld. That would have been a lovely goal if that had worked. All started from the keeper. Okay. Going to bring Bobby on. I've not played with him in pre-season and stuff like that. I'm actually going to play him in the cam role where David Neres was playing. I'm going to leave Mariano out there just because Mariano's stamina is better than like Neres's at the moment. And I've also brought Decore on in place of Fabinho. And Van Dijk, oh, we can't get the ball off him, but it seems like that's what's happening. But De Ligt's gone in there and done well. Oh, Decore just pushed off the ball, and there's a chance, and that's in. What are you supposed to do against that? There's nothing you can do when the computer decides it's going to score. There's nothing you can do. They just knock it about so fast. There's no way that Decore is knocked off that ball without being a foul. Surely, he's gone to swing at it, and Lucas Moura has took his foot away from him. That is a foul, you know. But yeah, young keeper. Bit of a baptism of fire, but then again, would Alisson have saved it? I don't know. But we're 5-3. We're still got a 2-goal margin. Vinicius Junior here. Robertson. That's a great ball from Andy Robertson. It's Bobby Firmino. Can he pick someone out? He can. It's Mariano's 4th. Oh my God. Wow. I think I've signed a good player to replace Daniel Sturridge. Oh, Mo Salah getting back there to defend. And I'm just going to whack this up to get it away. And that's a superb ball. He finds Mariano. Knocks this inside. It's Bobby Firmino. It's a chance for Oxlade-Chamberlain. What a goal. What a goal. Oh my God. That all stemmed from Mo Salah right in the right by our goal flag, tackling back, pumps it forward. Not only does he pump it forward, but he picks Mariano out. Mariano lays it into Bobby. Bobby lays it into Oxlade-Chamberlain, and bang, we'll have some of this. This team, I didn't think could get any better, but wow. Okay. Chamberlain, boot this into the box. Chance. just sorry. Oh my God. I just hoofed it. I just thought, just hoof this into the box. If it gets to someone, great. What a leap from Bobby. What a leap. He's like, no, Mariano's not going to have all the limelight. Look at this for a leap. Wow, not only does he get the leap, but that is right in the top corner. Hugo Lloris is a world-class goalkeeper. No chance. Don't care who you are. Neuer, De Gea, Oblak, not happening. Like, you know what I mean? Wow. He just wanted to get in on it. 8-3. Put them out of the misery, ref. There you go. Wow. Wow. And more wow. With the Community Shield, guys. Our first trophy in the bag. And boom. Here's a Kanji, because I took Van Dijk off, didn't I? And he's took the armband. Well done, Kanji. You go for it, mate. Why not? But look at this. I mean, they have 4 shots. Only 3 of them hit the back of the net. I mean, that's just how ridiculous they can be, on Ultimate. But 17. If it was the other way round, we should be, what? We should have won that 12-3. It's like, yeah, what a final that was against Tottenham. I don't know how we're going to fit all them goals in, but I will. As you've already seen, I've managed it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is what is coming up on Monday, guys. I've got Napoli, West Ham, and Bournemouth in there. You know what I mean, for that one. You take it easy. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you next time. It's Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Give us a like. Thank you. Cheers.